Hello again. This is me, John Selfprinter, aka Captain Globok, and today I'm featuring a battle with the battleship Odin, German Tier 8 Premium, which has some special features like, common shared with German battleships, like the really good secondaries. Also a special feature added a lot of premium ships, which are torpedoes, and other parameters you can see. It's not a too good ship for the tanking, especially given it's tier 8, and it usually can meet tier 10 battleships and cruisers, which is quite weak. But it's not the case today. This battle is tier 6 to tier 8. So it's up to us what we are going to do. The problem is that there are 4 destroyers, and since they are on this tier 6 and tier 7, it doesn't mean a lot. The problem is that it still hurts. And in Odin with 52,000, well, it's not too much. But time to get into battle. First things, we see a Bismarck, which is a great counterpart. And the Bismarck showing broadside, and RNG says, well, no. That's our first minutes in the battle. Unlike other players, I do not feel spending 4 points for concealment. So I'm seeing up to like 15 kilometers almost, 14.8, you can see it. So I have no ability to disengage, at least not on open sea. So what I'm trying to do is trying to turn around as quickly as possible, in which is Odin really good ship. And it's only about luck how much I take, and well, it looks like a really big amount of health, but it was only 14k. Well, another 4,500. But it's a lot. It's a lot from this 60 HP. And we are turned. Time to slow down. Set manual secondaries to that Bismarck. And as long as he's only a few hundred meters from getting into the reach, it's time for neutral defense. And secondaries immediately start firing. Bismarck doesn't start any in our way, so we continue our slow pace forward. Farming is this particularly broadside ship, while scoring occasional hits. Maybe we can get a fire. That's exactly what I like to do in this ship. We also have Kansas and Bismarck, and here comes 3 torpedoes, and as long as they are definitely not Bismarck torpedoes, it means there is a DD here. Maybe more DDs. 3 torpedoes, it's maybe Westeros, probably. But we never know where he is, and our Hydra is just off. Well, he definitely is somewhere on the left side of the map, in the one line. But there's nothing I can do about it. We have a CV that maybe would be able to spot him, and as long as he's tier 6 in a tier 8 battle, he can do much else. But he instead is going to try to kill Miyoko, and you can see him on G4 now. Maybe not the sharpest knife, if you know what I mean. We're kind of kiting away, partly due to our health, partly, due to it's some other's time to take some punishment. Because North Carolina and Tirpitz and Miyoko, which is really great in setting fires, may see it in another videos. Well, that's nothing good for Odin. And we're moving slightly to the left, so we may be able to score something better. I'm now thinking about Miyoko and Tirpitz coming closer, because they are definitely coming closer to the range of my secondaries. So we may be able to get them to work soon. The problem is that our Kansas is not looking very well, because he is getting focus. He really overextend too much, and he's only tier 7. Oh, sorry, he's tier 8, but he really overextended due to there is a DD. And here comes the secondary punishment on Tirpitz. Tirpitz has torpedoes too. He has 8 kilometer torpedoes instead of 6 kilometers, but it's not gonna play here any role. Well, Kansas takes Tirpitz down with a fire, and it's just a flesh wound for him, because that's the last thing he did in this battle, because he died before Tirpitz. And this is the part when the game starts to be interesting, right? We are leading 6-4. We have completely won this side, or almost completely. There's only one battleship and one cruiser, and it's a tier 8 cruiser. Well, it's tier 7. It's not a Mogami, it's Miyoko. It's tier 7 cruiser, which now did a really bad move. Decided, well, let's score anything before we die, and he is going to die because he has no way how to get out of our spotting range. And I'm going beside my Bismarck like an unstoppable force. We may wanted to play this a little bit safer, because the game really didn't end, especially given that it's a standard battle. But I really wanted to wear down that Miyoko, kill it, and eventually torp that New Carolina, because that's the last ship here, right? Well, the problem is that it's not the last ship here. As you can see, the Bismarck is really bad, really wounded, and it was not due to New Carolina or that Miyoko. It was due to a DD that's there, and that this match he plays pretty well. He plays pretty good. Carolina kills, and now. And that's the point when I said, okay. I'm trying to predict where the torpedoes goes, but it's too late. It's too late for me. And giving broadside to New Carolina wasn't really the best of my ideas. trying to change course. Do not eat any more torpedoes. But, well, it's too late. It's kill or die. You get on high fires, time to turn and try to land some of those torpedoes, and maybe now go back, turn back and see if we can do anything more with those secondaries and with angles. Well, my torpedoes are missing again. No, not again, but missing completely. And don't know how, but I'm down. With pretty good 99k. And we're still leading on points, but the problem is we are leading on points only based on kills, which is nothing that can be easily set back. And as you can see, points are even. As you can see, those who understand check. The one thing that our CV is really bad at is spotting and finishing enemy. Well, he's bad at almost anything, and as you can see, he's not even trying to disengage and leave this part of the map. Instead, he goes for the nearest island with a battleship closing on him, with tier 8 battleship closing on him as a tier 6 CV, and with a DD, the last one, but still a DD. And we are now losing points because we have lost another ship. And as you can see, other players trying to ping our CV to spot the last remaining enemy DD. And it's this Vladivostok. If you remember that nickname, it's this Vladivostok who wants the DD to get spotted. Even though not killed, because, you know, Weather is a German CV and they are really bad at killing. They are now suggesting, well, that Weather may be willing to move from the North Carolina, but that's definitely too late. And what happens? It is definitely too late. He has only one chance to reverse and stay alive as long as possible and do as much damage as possible, and hopefully spot and help kill that destroyer. And that's another hit, and that really hurt, so it's time to move backwards. Well, but Narkarana in this between himself and the AA expert, and the Weather do the exact thing he should do. Go full speed forward in front of North Carolina and achieving absolutely nothing because of that. Not even staying alive for a few hours longer. Not even good at aiming torpedoes. Well, you know, our Weather definitely didn't have his say. We don't know where the Westeros is, but he's probably coming here, so the best thing you can do in a battleship is to stay put. I'm trying to ping Vladivostok to stop broadsiding because he will definitely get blood. And torpedoes are coming from the middle, so Westeros really is coming close. The only luck of our Vladivostok is that he's definitely wasn't a priority target for him, for Westeros. Now he will be. I told him to move. Told him the DD is near, and I'm trying to persuade him that he should move from his position. He could have seen those torpedoes, and he was asking for spotting of the DD. Huh? Do you remember it? It's few minutes ago. We are losing 3 to 4 ships. And even though this New Carolina is probably going to die, because Vladi is full health, we don't. It's suddenly not such a big difference and not a big victory as it looked like. The enemy cap is contested. There is a Trento living and another weather. And North Carolina, with its Captain Metal, he just earned another medal, this time the Confederate, and a big gun. And he's 1 kill from a Kraken. He has 4 kills at this point. And there is our Vladivostok standing still with perfectly aimed torpedoes for him. The only thing I'm able to say now is, I told you, there is a DD near and you should know about it. Well, explain this to the pink players. What are we supposed to do? I shouldn't have overextended. Vladi goes down to Westeros spots, and Westeros is capping our base. 2.5 minutes before the game ends. We are losing by 2 points. And you can watch our discussion with Vladivostok. That I'm telling him, well, you should know that there's a DD. Why you haven't moved away? But you know, as it says, nothing is over till it is over. We may have a chance to cap the base, but the time isn't quite good in our favor. And the enemy has a CV, don't forget it. We have no way how to prevent Westeros from capping or resetting it. The bloody arguments that, you know, the enemy would cap sooner, well, wouldn't, because North Carolina can be resetted from him and he wasn't able to kill Westeros at the first point. But that's it. 1 minute till the end of battle. We are losing by 2 points. And the enemy weather is, you know, really out. Really far away, so these are these last planes. And, you know, I think in Bismarck, well, he's the visible target, and it should be enough to reset. We are capping with 2 ships. Enemy is capping our base with only 1, but uncontested. And you can see how the stripes are moving. Who can cap faster? Just a question, but then 18 seconds, 17. Will it be enough? Will it be enough time to just cap it? Will we be able to cap? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It is close. That's close. That's close. Oh, That's close. That was fucking close. That's the closest thing I ever imagined. That was strange. Hope you liked it, and have a nice day.